Hi, my name is Ryan Didak, and I'm a sophomore in college studying business management at the Fox School of Business at Temple University. I graduated from Central High School, Philadelphia in 2012, and at Central, I was the captain of the school's football and baseball team. I would say that some of my best qualities are my leadership skills and my ability to be patient. I currently hold a leadership position at Tommy Hilfiger, where I am asked to help the managers make decisions and then relay those decisions to the people under me. In this leadership position, I am also trusted to handle the money and the cash registers, as well as take out deposits for the day's business. One thing that I personally gain much pleasure from is leading a team effectively. In my leadership position at Tommy Hilfiger, I don't just try to tell my employees what to do, but rather guide them to be able to eventually make decisions on their own. My goals as a leader are to advance the minds of others so that they can one day advance and improve the company themselves. I enjoy seeing ideas turn into plans and then seeing those plans being executed so that my team members can reach the goals that they set out to accomplish for themselves. Because the way I see it is my motivation comes through seeing others succeed and leading a good team. Tell me a significant accomplishment in your life. One accomplishment in my life was when I helped to lead my high school football team to the semifinals in the public league playoffs. We were coming off a bad season in the previous year, and expectations weren't really that high. I mean, as you could imagine. However, with hard work, we were able to establish a winning culture in the locker room, which led our players to believing in themselves. This winning culture helped my team make the playoffs, where we played our rival Northeast High School. With almost nobody expecting us to win, we stuck together and grinded it out for 4 quarters and beat our rivals, which honestly hadn't been done in several years. This experience is also what helped me to become a great leader. Being the quarterback of this team, my teammates would look up to me. If I were to display anger or disgust, then this would have a negative effect on my team. So in order to get my team to succeed, it was up to me to keep my feelings and emotions in line so that I could successfully lead my team to victory. Some people think that a leader gives inspiring speeches, but for me, it goes beyond that. In order to be a great leader in my mind, one has to portray a confident and inspirational attitude as well. And I learned all of this from my accomplishments on my high school football team. Tell me something that you learned in class. One thing that I learned in class is that presentation is everything. Before this class, I knew that you should always talk and dress professionally in interviews such as this, but I didn't believe that it had such a major impact on whether you got the job you were applying for or not. This class has shown me that interviewers can see what seems like minor things, but actually are huge things in the hiring decision. For example, say if I were to come into this interview without knowledge of business vocabulary, it would set me back behind other qualified applicants. When my professor talked about this in class, I began advancing my vocabulary and then attempting to implement it in my everyday life. I would send text messages with more advanced vocabulary and even try to have a conversation with friends and coworkers about articles that I read in the Wall Street Journal. One interesting article that I read was about Google and how it might have another interest in its Motorola acquisition rather than just profits. The author mentions in the article that the reason for acquiring Motorola could be to cut the cost of an iPhone from Apple. This would in turn benefit Google because if the cost of an iPhone is cut, then more people can afford to have one. Once more people have an iPhone, then they can use that iPhone to search the internet using the Google website. I found this interesting because it looks at Google's operations in a way that most people might have looked at it before. And if that is all, then I look forward to hearing from you guys in the future.